Hello, Bianca,
Hello,
and how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you for asking, and thank you for joining us today on our social housing spotlight session. Today, we're going to be focusing on how safe do you feel in your home. Before we get into the questions, would you like to introduce yourself, your job title, and what you do at the Borough Council?
Sure. So my name is Bianca Codescu. I've been with the quorum for over 3 years now. I'm currently the welfare and sustainment team leader as part of the tenancy sustainment team. I've been in my current role for a year and with the quorum for over 3.
Excellent, thank you, Bianca. So I'm going to ask you a few questions today, so we'll get started. So how do you support tenants where hoarding is impacting safety?
So we take a trauma-informed and risk-based approach to hoarding. Officers work with tenants in order to understand the underlying needs and agree a manageable action plan moving forward, rather than using enforcement-led approaches. Where appropriate, we coordinate our support and arrange what's called a safe and well visit with the fire and rescue service. We also ensure appropriate fire safety measures are in place in the property, such as smoke alarms and telecare standalone units. Where hoarding is linked to health or cognitive needs, we ensure to make appropriate referrals and work with our partners in order to ensure that the tenant is supported.
Excellent, thank you. And you say you take that approach rather than in using enforcement-led approaches, but are there times when you might have to go down an enforcement route, or is that very last case scenario?
There are times when that's needed, but we will do everything that we can, and that will be a last case scenario. So we'll work with internal and external partners in order to ensure that we've done everything before we think about enforcement.
Absolutely, thank you. How do you assess tenant well-being and identify safeguarding needs?
So our officers, we carry out regular home visits and welfare checks, especially for clients that we identify as vulnerable. And these visits allow our staff to get a better understanding of our client situation, the state of the property, and any needs that maybe we were not aware of prior to completing the visits. Where we identify concerns, we ensure to work with partners and make suitable referrals, such as for mental health, adult care, occupational therapy, mental health services, connected care assessments. Also, safeguarding concerns are reported in line with our council procedures just to ensure timely responses and proportionate intervention.
Where you're making referrals to external agencies, you're obviously relying on them to be able to have the capacity. Sometimes is it taking too long for external agencies to engage, or are they very responsive?
They tend to be responsive. When they're not, we ensure to follow our internal processes and there's to escalate to management if that's ever needed.
Lovely, thank you. How do you support tenants to maintain safe and suitable homes?
We support tenants to report repairs and also to understand how to look after their homes and to manage their homes safely. Officers assist clients with logging in repairs and following up repairs whenever that's needed. Where a tenant's ability to manage their home is affected by physical or mental health needs, again, we just ensure to refer for appropriate assistance to make sure that our clients are supported.
How do you support tenants experiencing financial hardship or wider vulnerability?
We support tenants to access financial assistance and wider support to help sustain the tenancy. So this includes access to discretionary housing payments, housing benefit, universal credit, and other available grants. Officers also support access to assistance with bills, food provision, and any essential white goods. Where financial issues are linked to health or capacity concerns, we work with partner agencies to ensure appropriate assessments are completed and ongoing support is in place.
Last question from me. How does your service work proactively to keep tenants safe and prevent tenancy breakdown?
Our service focuses on early identification of risk and coordinated support. We use tenancy visits, assessments, and partnership work to identify emerging issues and put appropriate support in place. So this might include referrals for occupational therapy, mental health services, and we also ensure to work alongside our colleagues, such as tenancy management, and also to provide financial support when that's required. This holistic approach helps tenants remain safely housed and reduces the risk of eviction.
Thanks, Bianca. And again, throughout those answers, I can see a lot of collaborative working with external agencies and internal departments. Excellent. No, thank you for your time today. It's really useful.
Thank you.